Let's go, people. This is Alexis playing, and you're now playing the Outer Worlds. I just hit continue, and that's so fast. Okay, here I am. So last time I visited a few houses. I probably maybe stole a few things. I'm not sure about that. The Saltuna Emerald Val. Oh, everybody's talking about it. Oh, I like how this is opening. Ooh. I'm gonna search for everything. Oh, emails. Lost and found. One left hand. Well, that's interesting. Maybe I could use that for to return. Only you can protect 4 quarter profits. How is this? Oops. Well, I'm not alone, so who cares? It's a vending machine. Vending machines offer a variety of items to purchase, mostly from one company. Let me guess. Yeah, this must be the mostly prominent company in the place. Alright. Oh, so I can buy all the same things that there was at the shop, I guess. So page 1, page 2, okay. Ooh, wait. I don't have any armors right now. What does that give me? Melee weapon bonus, skill +5. Does it give me some protection? Oh yes, 10 armor. How much armor I have right now? 17 armor. How much I need for that? Buy 500. Okay, I'm far from that. Let me just check out what do I have right now. 3 armor. Well, somebody have to start somewhere. Paperwork. Let me check this out. Ooh, can I get one? Sprat hide. The skin of an entire adult sprat, and it's not stealing, so I can take it. Fancy controls.
Sorry, I got a lot to do.
Oh, okay. Loose lips, pink slips. Oh, but there's all that loot. That is some place. No, that's the spit machine. Yeah, let's go on. Somebody saw me do that? Nope, nobody saw me do that. No. Talk about machines. Is there someone in the place? Maybe I shouldn't be here, you know. I'm looking at everything that is glowing to see if we can do something with it. Oh, hello. I have a feeling that... Oh, power regulator. I'm gonna keep it there for now. Power source. Disengage power regulator. I could just get it right now. And yeah, they would be in the dark, but who cares? I'll be able to run to my ship, I guess. So I guess that's the problem. If I just take it right now, I'll have to run like crazy. But yeah, if you're playing the game yourself, now you know where the power regulator is. In the fish tuna factory. Alright, and don't you remember to disengage the power or something. Which is pretty cool that you can do almost everything you want in this game. Where did I saw that place? This girl, this place, okay. Maybe there's more. Yes. What is this? Is this? Oh, you're jumping automatically around the things. I get that can be good. Dogs. So the Edgewater salt tuna canning facility is strictly adhered to space trust standard of health and safety. Interesting. I'll let you read that if you want. Is there someone here? Hello? There's someone there. There we go. Where do I get that? There's an elevator there. A few workers here. No secrets there. So yeah, it's a factory. Looks like ooh. Some gourmet some gourmet stuff here. Still kick me sign. Oh, you need to kick it to repair the machine. That's very smart. I discover a vending machine. Where? So these are the ducks. Oh, it's pointing me outside. Yeah, yeah. Bones and gears don't mix. Excellent. Excellent.
Just gotta keep our heads up.
Yeah, keep your heads up, then don't oh, we can't. Can we? Yes, we can. There we go. Totally useless, but I'm like a monkey, I guess. Hey, boss. I'm closing this, and I'm taking that. I'm not sure what that is, but I'm taking it. Hopefully everything I'm doing here is going to be useful someday. Oh, there's a message. Welcome. Okay, yeah. Yeah, why not? Medical privilege. Oh, that's cool. About personal files. Hack 5 bypass. So he has a hack in his own personal machine. Oh no, this is my stats. I can hack machines. So now I have the password. Continue. Theater burned last night. Oh, buried. He asked me not to report his death to our court allies. Okay, sounds fair to me. Don't end up like Theodore. Do your work, show up, wear a smile, and you'll get your medical privileges. It's a start. Maybe I'm getting something from the store. Hello. Oh, plenty of Sprat. It's not stealing, right? I wonder how much my inventory can take up because there's some kind of weight. Oh yes, there we go. 36, probably pounds. Well, oh hello.
Just gotta keep our heads up.
Oh, it's you. That's something we can take. No. So went there. That's outside. So before going further, I'm gonna go check out the... Did you heard that? Defeat our foes. Yeah, why not? So I guess that this is the leader. So I'm gonna go to journal. I needed to find... Is this to meet the boss? Town leader. Okay. So this is to go to the valley. Ah, these are the guys that I need to get back to when I have more power, obviously. And I'm gonna be able to. Wait, is that the glowing thing? Oh ho! Oh ho ho! Those little programmers, they put that in the game, so we will have to search for it. Oh, that's bigger than I thought. Gee, that's really bigger than I thought. Oh, there we go.
Holcomb, I'm running this business. The grease monkey, Argo?
I'm sorry, Mr. Thompson, sir. You asked why it's taking so long to fix. The answer's technical.
Don't apologize. Just try using small words for me.
The can's bust open in the oven because she's set to cook saltuna, which isn't what we've got. Mr. Thompson? I think there's someone here to see you.
Focus, Miss Holcomb. You and I are still talking. Let's start over. Walk me through the process.
Yes.
Show me where it's going awry.
Well, sure. It's, mostly on account of what we're feeding into the mechanism.
I'm gonna
It
wait.
puts food in cans. We have food, we have cans. Why won't it work like we need?
She's expecting saltuna of a certain size. We're filling the cans with, well, not fish.
Seems we've got a guest.
Oh,
Really now, Parvati, I do wish you'd spoken up. I do apologize. I was given no forewarning of your arrival, or I might have welcomed you at the gates myself.
are you Reed? I was told that I should talk to you. You must be the town boss. So let's go for number 1.
I'm Reed Thompson, Outpost Administrator. I cannot help but notice you are not in uniform.
I don't work for Space Choice.
Of course not. I don't have that kind of luck. Seems I allowed my excitement to run away with my wits. Been a few seasons since we've had a visitor pass through.
So let's go for number 1. My ship needs repairs. I'm looking for a power regulator.
Only regulator we got is hooked up to the town transformer. Mr. Thompson ain't liable to be keen on dismantling it.
I beg your pardon. I am most emphatically not keen on any such thing. I can't let you have our power regulator. But I happen to know of another one. And I happen to know exactly how you may retrieve it without frying yourself in the process.
Good idea. Frying myself?
Oh, yes. Saw someone put his hands on a regulator while the power was running. His legs were still twitching when we buried him. There's a power regulator in the old botanical lab. It's mostly abandoned, so all that power is being squandered. Go down to the geothermal plant. Reroute power from the botanical district over to us. Once their power's shut down, you can have their regulator and be along on your way.
So reroute power from the botanical district over to us. But if I do that, will I still have power in the regulator? When you say mostly abandoned, what do you mean? Yeah, that's a good question.
I was not entirely sure how to tell you this. The botanical labs are not legally inhabited, but there are people who live there.
Interesting. You mean marauders? Marauders aren't people. Number 4. Yeah, okay, let's go for.
The people living in the botanical labs. They're deserters, former workers. I need them back at their posts. I need them to come home.
Interesting. Let's go for number 2. Why?
Edgewater is struggling. We haven't hit our production quota in years. If we don't meet our quotas this year, the company might shut us down for good. I need those workers back at their stations.
So I should not kill them. Can I do number 3 or number 1? How can I help? Let's go
My
for
hope
that.
is that by cutting off their power, you will convince those deserters to come back to town. Before you go to the plant, I want you to stop by the botanical lab. Speak to their leader, Adelaide. Tell her the power's about to go, and that it's time her band of deserters came back to town.
How would I recognize Adelaide?
Adelaide's older than the other deserters. She's dignified, kindly. From what I understand, her camp looks to her for leadership.
Let's try that. These workers must have left town for a reason. That's good. You asked me to cut off power to entire community. Let's go for 1.
That reason was me. I asked too much and pushed too hard. But I am ready to make amends if they are willing to return to the fold. We belong to one community, the Spacer's Choice family. If we dissolve into factions, then we will all perish separately. Adelaide will understand that.
Well, what kind of amendments?
My dad told me all about the plant. Taught me all he knew. I could come in useful. I mean, if that's all right with you, Mr. Thompson.
That's her dad.
Sir.
I hesitate to part ways with Miss Holcomb, but I cannot deny that she is talented and may prove useful to you. You will need an administrative passcode in order to enter the plant. I am trusting you with mine, and trusting Miss Holcomb to guide you if you'd like.
Sure, could use a company.
Great! I got my wrenches and diagnosticators and hairpins and engine tape, so I'm all set.
So
Well, I am glad to hear that.
She's the
Best of
MacGyver.
luck to you, and thank you again for your help. It is a lot to ask of a stranger, I know.
Oh, companions. You'll gain a companion. They are a character that join you in your adventure and help in various ways. Provide combat support, enhance your skill, carrying capacity, that's the best part for me. And can unlock special companion abilities with an inspiration skill. Alright. Some people may require completing another quest. Quest logs. Okay. No quest. Well, since you're there, I could get the fingers. What's the codec? So he's saying probably that star is... Oh, logs. No? Yes. Quest dependencies? Oh, that's it? Come on, don't put me a star for that. So there's something else. Companions, great. And will this make the star go away? Weapons and armors. Loot. There you go. So can I still steal if she's with me? That's the thing. Let's
We
talk.
better clear out of Mr. Thompson's office before we talk.
Oh, that's a good message. Is she following? If I do that? Oh, boom! She's there! Well, at least they made that work. I knew you can do magic. She just teleported inside.
Hey, ma'am, can we talk? Sorry,
Oh, that's true. I am a madam.
can we talk?
Yes, let's talk.
Sorry. You just want to get out of here. And you likely don't want to tag along like me. It's just, Mr. Thompson has his own view on matters, on account of it's his job and what all, but that's not the only side of the tale.
Obviously. So, is this about a deserters? Figures really didn't exactly strike me as most honest soul. Although he was not too bad honest by saying that he was the reason about leaving those people. That seems pretty straightforward to me. If I wanted to deal with nuisance, I wouldn't be this heavily armed. So let's go for one.
To Mr. Thompson, a person's a gear. It does its job quiet-like. If it squeaks or stutters, it gets replaced. The deserters are decent folk. I knew some of them before they left.
This town got issues, right? So that's 1, 2. How well did you know the deserters? Work with them, your friends, or what? Let's go on with 1.
Life's hard here. Especially for them that don't fit in so well. We're one big Spacer's Choice family, but every family's got the one the rest whisper about. Mr. Thompson's aiming to take away their power. They'll have no lights to see, nor heat to cook. They'll be at the mercy of marauders, or worse. I think you should talk to the town's vicar about it. Max, his name is.
Speak with the vicar. Oh, I saw vicar name somewhere. Well, yeah, I could talk to them. Where would I find it?
The mission's on the east side of town. You can't miss it, on account of it being the only clean thing.
Well, let's go for number 1. Couldn't hurt.
Thanks, ma'am. I just think when you gotta make a decision that'll hurt somebody, it's best to think on the right and wrong of it. That's what my dad used to say anyways.
There might be actually a way to give power to everyone. So, is it the night coming? Because I see plenty of people just...
You some sort of freelancer?
I see the people going to their houses. Is that the communication tower? It seems like it. Oh. Cool. Let's see if there's something hidden. Oh, they're piling rocks, okay. And oh, there we go. Knew it. How much do I have now? 142. So can I open this? Nope. There's a ship. I never saw
Sorry,
it.
I'll just be a minute.
You had a minute. Next one comes out of your pay.
Ease off the threats, friend. I'm going.
Boss's orders. We all got quotes to meet.
Gas tanks or something like that. And did I went there?
I've always felt weird in here. It's too clean.
That's the church. Who was in the church? Oh, they thought the boss was here, but he's not.
Work fortifies the spirit.
That's cool. Hey, that's free, right? Oh, there's the boss. Or some boss.
Hey there, Mary. Don't see you round here too often.
Oh, I just came to talk to the vicar is all. None of us are above confessionals.
What have you got to confess? You ain't thinking of deserting, are you?
What? No. And I resent the accusation.
Wasn't nothing but a question. Do excuse me.
I must be on my way. Verity to you.
Verity to you. Yes. So this must be Vicar. Vicar. What's your name again? Before I talk to you. No, okay, I'm gonna talk to you.
Yes, what is it? You're an outsider. Fantastic. Vicar Maximilian de Soto at your service. Or Vicar Max if you're the sort who prefers brevity. And Ms. Holcomb as well. How rare to see you out. And with a complete stranger. Curious.
Just tagging along, Vicar DeSoto. Don't mind me.
Don't mind me, yeah.
I so rarely get new people to talk to. Name your poison, anything at all. Spiritual counseling, this season's tossball predictions, the quickest way out of town.
So he knows. He knows. Okay, Parvati wanted to talk to you about what Reed asked us to do. Or how did you know I'm an outsider? Well, that's easy. What sort of spiritual advice do you offer here? So let's go on.
But what? I thought you would talk to him.
You wanted to speak to me, Ms. Holcomb? Every time I've tried to engage you in conversation, you look at the floor, answer in single words, and slink away. I can't imagine what would be so grave as to drive her to my mission. What has Mr. Thompson asked you to do?
Oh, there we go. Cut off the power to Adelaide deserters. Cut power to the deserters. If you could be answer quickly, we're in a hurry. I'll go with number 2.
Depriving them of safety from the marauders and wildlife. I can see why that troubles you. Miss Holcomb has a soft heart. Always has, if you believe the talk.
So, what do you advise? Number 1.
Assuming your goal is to save as many as possible, then you should bring everyone together. Send the power to Edgewater and convince the deserters to return to the fold.
So convincing them would be something. Right, just talk everybody into coming together. I'll keep that in mind. So let's go for number 1.
Not if things are left to stand as they are. If you don't mind a bit of unsolicited advice, be cautious on your way to the geothermal plant. It is not as safe as you might assume.
So let's weapon up. And why is that?
One of the reasons I transferred here was to fulfill my duty in hunting down banned heretical texts. I happen to know such a book is, as we speak, tainting a collector's library in Emerald Vale. However, the collector's residence lies outside the town's walls. My retrieval efforts have been thwarted by marauders who have overrun the property. Should you fare better than me, I'd pay a handsome sum for the book.
I have money. An handsome sum, you say? Tell me more. Why would we Victor after a banned heretical book? That's a good question too. Awesome, you want to burn it once you get it on your hand. all very fascinating, I'm sure, but I've got to be going, so let's go number 2.
I just want to keep the writing out of layman's hands. It wouldn't do for such information to fall into public consumption.
Yeah, why not? So let's go for number 1.
Glad we see eye to eye.
I don't really care.
It's a
about
handwritten journal. A faded blue cover with the name M. Bakonu handwritten in the lower corner. I'll mark where I saw it on your map. Assuming you're serious?
I'll look for your book. How about I do number 2? Let's go. I'll need to know a little bit more about this book before I agree to this, yeah.
It is not only a beautiful relic of a bygone time, it's also the thoughts of an early thinker on the nature of man's place in the cosmos. Not many in this colony could understand its true value, should they ever read it.
Hopefully he won't be Satan after that. So I'll look for your book.
Thank you. If you retrieve it, you can always find me here.
So I have a book to get, and I need to convince someone to quit their place. So let's see, where am I now? Get the power, or... So these are the 3 guys, and this is the book. So let's go for the book. And let's see my equipment. I have... What's that Z key?
Yep, be right over.
Oh, you can tell her to go there.
I'm going.
Okay, let's go.
On my way.
Hold to come back, is that it? And what's X? Oh, I guess I have a wheel for her. Alright. So this video might be slightly more than 30 minutes this time. Loading times are not too slow, so that's good. Whoa! I didn't thought that would be the scenery. Oh, I need to go that way. Why did you... So let's see. Oh, there's nothing. So let's see my first steal with her. Oh, that's actually free. Let's go. Bathroom. Oh wait, what? So it doesn't require any thing at the bottom. Route control helmet. Computer skills, add to your skills check. Okay. So Mr. Ouch. What's that? I'm gonna have to check this out before going out. Light ammo, whatever. And the fridge? Nothing. Nothing in the fridge. So let's go with the inventory. And we want to know what's Mr. So that's interesting. I can have some armor. This give determination. And this give one-handed melee. So let's equip this one. Oh, I don't like those guards. Consumables. Perfect. So I can put stuff in here, but I need to unlock those, okay? And what's 1? Is it if I press the 1 key? Probably. That was that. Attack increase the damage dealt from a power attack. Oh, that's a mod. Okay. Cool. General. Quests. Oh, that's a quest item? Tastes like enlightenment. The password and the identification. Alright. So let's go towards this spot, which is so far. Oh, that's a platform? What's up, guy?
Thank the law. I've been requisitioning backup for months. Guess the boss finally came to his senses. You ever swung a truncheon? Let me see your rifling stance. I want to make sure you're up to snuff.
Up to snuff? What's that? What are you babbling about?
The war! The coming apocalypse! Man versus machine! I'm talking about mechanical soldier. Cold, heartless automatons made of iron and lies.
So I know that's coming. Yeah, I gotta watch out.
That's right. That's what I've been saying.
I'm gonna play ball.
We gotta square our shoulders and stand ever vigilant. Auto-mechanicals. Creatures forged in the fires of malevolence. I seen them over by the old power plant. Clattering about, firing at the birds, orchestrating their uprising. When the swarms of mechanicals come clanging on over that hill, where will you be? Cowering beneath your cot? Or standing, shoulder to shoulder with the resistance?
So he talked about the whole power plant, so I guess that's where I'm going to get the power core. If your resistance need another gun, I'm from a higher. Got a question for you? Yeah, let's go for number 2.
Go on.
What exactly do you do here?
I'm Ludwig Miller, Associate Security Officer for Transportation.
Officially.
Officially? Unofficially? Strictly between you and me. I am the only thing standing between Edgewater and total annihilation.
Nice. Let's go for number 1, in case this gives us a little bit of quests.
I've been gathering up a war chest over the years. Saw tuna cans, mostly, some Spacer's Chaw, few bit cards. I'll reward you for your aid.
Nice. Look at this is here, by the way. This is so realistic. You know, when there's some lights going through your hairs. I just saw that details right now. Okay, so let's go for number 1. Proper armies pay enlisted fees.
Enlistment fees? Yeah, I suppose. Wouldn't want to give the resistance a bad name.
Good idea. You have gained bit coverage 75. That's good. What do you need done?
They have sent a scout, prowling around the junkyard just behind our beloved town. This scout must not be permitted to return to its base of operations. Cross it off, then report back.
Let's go for number 1. If I need, I could use a couple of pointers.
Mechanical's got a weak spot in their midsections. I think the technical term is, the blue glowy square thing.
Okay. Thanks, too.
When I was little, we'd get freighters in every Sunday noon. Now they only come but once a month. I love the wind here.
Wants to get in. Gee, we did it. Oh no, I'm stuck. What's that? Oh, that's a bed. And I could sleep here. Oh, he's going away. There we go. So let's see what she thinks about stealing this. She agrees. So let's just get a few things. Good work. Oh, she's happy with it. Okay. I'm fine with it too. What else? What's that? Oh, the workbench. So let's see. I have 2 mods. So I can modify all of this. Oh, I have 2 guns. This one is slightly better. Wait, before I go on, I need to change my inventory. This is 110. Wait a second. How come I have two guns in modifications? Handgun level 2, level 1, damage 20, 37, magazine size 6, light bullet, I guess. That does some knockbacks. So let's switch my gun. Alright. This is what I have, I think. Yeah. Is this the same thing? Level 5, probably. Because when you slide something, it switch. So I have two of those. Perfect. How much this is? Level 3, one-handed melee, 113, stagger, bleed for the sentry. Let's switch. Plasma rifle. Why is the 71 in red? Oh, is this because of that? That thing, it burns? Oh, it does some fire damage, something like that? If you can choose the only one energy-based impact trigger explosive high rate of fire rifle, choose Josh. So 71 DPS. It's slightly lower, but this one has the damage is very variant. What could I do? I'll keep this one, I think. There. I'll put this one here. Let's go, let's check it out. Yes. What's up? Oh, what's that? Some energy weapons can charge up for a bigger attack. Hold the attack button to build up the energy, then release. Oh, that didn't work. So let's go for that. Modify. So I have this one. E, install mod. And I have no mods at all. How about this one? No, so I don't know which one. Oh, there we go. So you have some, you can add some zap damage. Power attack. So it's probably only that one. So the thing is, you can't see which one has some possibilities to add some mods. So that's a little bit, you can install mod even if there's no mod to install. So yeah, okay. So let's just go around quickly. Vending machine, let's sell. I'm gonna sell you. I'm gonna sell this one. That's an old level 1, 2. Let's sell this. I already have an helmet. It's better than that. What's that again? No, I need that. Perfect. Let's search. Oh no. I always forget that these are actually empty. Oh, somebody did something here. Is that the same guy? No.
Got my sights on you.
Oh, we can pick this for some super explosions? I don't know. Well, they certainly... Oh, hello. There's a secret there for sure. Well, that might be it for now. I'm gonna cut this up right now and I'm gonna continue our journey shortly after. Wow, this is actually not too bad for right. There's another one. So it's a ship or something. Take care guys, subscribe for more and see you in the next video. Take care.